Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Episode 38. Okay, they defeated Whole Horse and Boingo.
Yes, they did indeed.
Rest in peace.
Yes. And they're very, very close.
They're very close.
No, they don't know it.
Whole Horse was panicking. He was like, they're like a few blocks away. Good thing that they're not like smart, otherwise they would have noticed that.
Yep. But luckily they have Polnareff, so.
Yes. Yeah. You know what they should have done. I think I said this before. They need to have Jotaro have Star Platinum basically throw themselves together up into the air.
Yep.
And then they'll just spin around and they'll like basically, capture the environment. And
or just jump onto the roofs.
Or jump on the roofs. Yeah, exactly. And that will give them the Assassin's Creed kind of eagle vision, just kind of whoosh,
And Jotaro would absolutely be the type of person to do a leap of faith into a hay bale.
Totally.
Like, just... And he would make sure his cloak, his coat was billowing.
Indeed.
Very stylishly.
But there was no build-up from the last episode for some kind of new stand user.
That's true.
So we could actually find... Dio's place.
It would be very fitting for Whole Horse and Boingo to be the last ones. I don't think they have to be because I think there might be some more, but it would be fitting.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're ready. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh, they didn't do the opening.
And this kind of funky little music and stuff.
Polnareff, what are you doing? You guys need to be searching. You're in my spot.
Oh. Oh, he's blind. Oh. Polnareff's like, I'm flattered. But why are we crab walking so fast towards each other?
His arm isn't even...
Oh!
And his arm's totally fine, like, not even blind. Wow.
Ah! He took his begging money.
Yeah.
Good thing we have Abdul here. Gotcha. I should try that out. Good idea. Awesome. What? Really? 3 hours tops. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look at Joseph's face. He's just like...
But why aren't they going with him? He could just get killed.
Of course. Who cares about Iggy?
Okay, now they do the opening. That was a while.
I'm not even gonna try. And the one to end it all will be Star Platinum! Sucedas! Peiji, sono koroki wo takakikome, end of the world. Sono chi no kyoku. left, though.
Yeah.
Rip Iggy.
Or is this an Iggy-centric episode where it'll all be about Iggy?
He found it.
Found it. Okay. They're stand users. Look at the shoulder span.
Yeah, seriously.
Iggy is not impressed.
Yeah. Hose hard and back
I
off.
love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Oh. What? I have a bad feeling for these dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
What is it with Dio and not liking dogs?
Holy crap. Iggy just went, Nanny!
Even Iggy is terrified.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, a Falcon
Are you kidding
stand.
me?
Oh yes. Or stand user. Falcon punch. Oh, he's been clocked. Yeah.
Oh crap.
See, that's why they shouldn't have let him go by himself. Oh.
What the heck? Yes! Oh my god,
Yes!
Iggy has a voice! Yes!
Wait. This sounds like it could be either Killua or Kurapika.
Well, we already
Wait,
know
wait.
who's the voice actress for...
Wait, really? Who?
Yeah. It's Toga.
Oh.
I always thought it was just her doing the barking, you know?
But yeah, I guess not.
Eye of Horus. Oh, that makes this Falcon potentially an Egyptian god stand user. This is awesome because it's a perfect, you know, villain for Iggy.
Yeah.
It's also a weapon, the ice, that will melt away in the heat eventually.
Oh.
And then they won't be able to know
Although
exactly
it'd probably
what it
take a while. And,
Oh, yeah.
Like even in this heat.
Yeah! Yeah, this is so great! We're getting Iggy's basically like just internal thoughts and everything. To chase some tail! Ah!
Wow. Wow.
I'm a dumb dog. Oh dang. Whoa! Holy crap. Whoa.
やはりあいつが攻撃するのは館に侵入しようとする者だけのようだ。とはいえ、ジョースターたちがあの館を見つけたとして、侵入するのはさぞ骨が折れるこったろうよ。ま、俺には関係のないこったが。チビー、ブチー。
Oh no!
Oh, apparently not.
これはチビの首輪だ。どうして門の下にチビの首輪が。
What is all this blood?
He's...
ついている。チビとブチ。
So I'm gonna do the smart thing and crawl under after them.
Iggy's like, it's not my problem.
俺には無関
Wow.
Yeah.
人間の子供が死んじまうと知ったことではないぜ。弱肉強食は自然の
Law of nature.
バカは
Rules of nature!
Oh.
Oh! Oh, that's so gross! Oh! Here comes Iggy, here we go!
Yeah.
It's time to fight! Oh, his
Okay.
music is awesome!
And he lands it perfectly.
He's like, oh, yeah. You. Yada yada. Yes! Ruff, 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 ruff.
I like to think that he's just cursing up a storm at the little kid.
Right.
Like, yeah. Yeah. They're terrifying. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, Iggy is at every disadvantage here. Oh my gosh.
Holy crap. Trying to hold him in place.
Yeah.
This is
Crap.
some Gates of Babylon stuff right here.
Yeah, seriously. Two elemental stand users.
Are the Gates of Babylon
nice.
a JoJo's reference? Oh, Abdul's there with him.
Oh crap.
イギーのやつもさっきから姿が見えねえしよ。一体どこをほっつき歩いてやがんだあのバカ犬は。イギーはもともと群れるのが大好き。
Yeah.
Not exactly.
近くによってそのうちひょごっと姿を現しやろう。あんまと逃げてやったぜ。
I love it.
Ooh.
氷で足の裏の皮が剥がれちまったぜ。
Ouch.
人間の子供なんて見捨てておくんだったぜ。
Oh! Iggy's actually very lucky.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Try and feign death and basically.
イギーが消えた。どこへ消えたのであろうか。
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Underground.
Yep.
手加減なしの凶暴なやつだ。所詮は鳥。
Oh!
What? How? How?
この鳥は。
Is Iggy dead?
おい。
Oh! What? Omae Shinderu! Haha!
思ったのは変に。
Nice!
Wow!
Awesome!
Oh! Oh! Iggy!
Quick, double tap.
Oh!
その出血だ。もう動かねえ方がいいぜ。
It's like,
Yeah.
お前だって氷のミサイルで散々攻撃してきたんだから。
Why call it a draw? You can just finish him. Now.
なんだこいつ。ブルース・リーにでもなって。
You think you're Bruce Lee or something? Watch, he's gonna freeze the wound. Oh, water! You're near water, dude.
Oh.
Oh, crap. Oh, nice.
Awesome.
I love it.
Falcon punch.
これが俺のスタンド。本来のデザインか。
Yep, called it.
口を凍らせて止血を。氷がトンネル全体に。トンネルを出て。
Oh my gosh.
Wow. The visuals for this stand
Are
amazing.
impressive, yeah.
こいつとことん俺を仕留める気だ。異常な野郎だ。
I love how he's kind of like a dive bomber, like just kind of releasing his ice payload, you know? Jeez.
Wow.
That was such a twist, like...
Yeah.
And suddenly a wild falcon appears.
Forget Falcon, he's an A-10 warthog. Like,
I know, right? It uses ice missile. It's super effective. Iggy's just like, no. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be awesome and pose against these dogs. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Be like, But no, we have a predator of the skies who comes in and eats those dogs.
well, and let's be real, for a dog Iggy's size,
yeah,
I mean,
he's easy
a Falcon
pickings for a
that
falcon.
size,
Oh yeah,
terrifying.
very terrifying. The way it should normally go is that the falcon just kind of decides, do I want to kill him right now? Yeah, I think I do. Poof, done.
Yeah, it
dead.
just, instant, like, because at the speed it's going, it just, there. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, before the dog can even like smell the sound smell the falcon independently of all the other things in the environment, the falcon is already diving and is like half a second from tearing out.
Now,
its,
it wasn't
heart.
a peregrine falcon, and peregrine falcons are the ones that are super fast, but they're also a lot smaller, so it wouldn't be as dangerous.
Well,
but any
who
falcon,
cares? Any falcon can drop, ridiculous
Really,
speeds.
really fast.
We're talking differences of like, you know, like 10 to 30 miles an hour. So
or maybe 50, but yeah.
But even then,
when 200 miles an hour, 250 or whatever you're at, doesn't really matter.
For sure.
Wow.
So, yeah, we have animal stand users fighting each other.
I love it.
It's amazing.
It's wonderful.
This is just the rule of cool, man.
Yep. And
JoJo's.
the fact that they chose a falcon as the enemy animal, perfect. Because, like, total rule of cool, and as far as, like...
A terrifying predator.
A terrifying predator, especially for something like a dog. Like,
Little dog.
Little dog. Like, no. Like, that whole part where it appeared in front of him, like, at the... Like, in the alleyway or whatever. Yeah, no, it wouldn't even happen like that. It's just on you, on the back of your neck. Dead.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
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 In some ways, the terrifying thing about these kinds of birds of prey is that the only reason why they decide to kill something is because they think they can actually eat it and like carry it away to their young or something. But the thing is imagine if birds like this just decided to kill things for the sake of killing.
Right.
They could kill humans, like a grown adult.
Well, this falcon certainly could.
This falcon, without the stand, totally could. You just go straight for the jugular.
Yeah,
And it's able to identify the vital parts. So if its goal is to not kill it immediately, all it needs to do is just come in, blind you.
Well, sure.
Then on the next dive, you're not able to defend yourself, really.
Right. But I mean, let's be real. It wouldn't even need to blind you because you wouldn't be able to react fast enough. It's coming down at, 200 plus miles an hour.
I mean, it depends on how much damage it can do in the dive portion versus the I've dove and now I'm doing stuff to you.
Well, yeah, but usually what the things that they'll the fact that it's traveling so fast
will take out a chunk,
It will basically make it so that usually what will happen is it'll snap the neck of the animal that it's trying to eat, right? Because it'll just come down there and neck's broken because of because birds aren't, particularly sturdy or strong or whatever, but just because of how fast it's traveling,
right?
Like,
it's like a slingshot.
Yeah, exactly.
A slingshot doesn't need the thing to be larger than this. But when you pull it back, it's traveling at such speeds that little thing becomes a deadly weapon.
Right. Think about how bad it would be to get hit in the head with a baseball by like a professionally thrown person. Like you could kill someone, right?
Especially if you hit them right in the temple.
Yeah, exactly. Now, granted, not a baseball, but imagine doubling the speed.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Like
it is terrifying.
Go look up on YouTube, like peregrine falcon dives. They'll do these things where they'll put a little camera on the back of the falcon, and it'll go up and it'll fly, and it'll be there, and it'll be all good, and it'll be this beautiful shot of the ground very far down below, and then suddenly it blurs for like 2 seconds, and then it's there, and it's killed whatever it is that it wants to kill. Like, it's ridiculous.
It is.
like, yeah, the whole idea of like falconry being a thing back in like the medieval times, you know, among the nobility, where they would train a falcon.
Yeah.
It's because they're pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you have one up against this cute little bugger of a dog that we never really liked Iggy, like, before this. He was funny and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean...
But he was kind of a dick.
Like,
now,
the fact that you can call him a cute dog, I wouldn't even go that far. Like,
I think his face is pretty, like, anthropomorphized, but, you know...
Sure.
But sure, he's small, that's my point.
Yeah, he's small, and he's got his tiny little tail.
But the voice, we actually get a voice to Iggy now, and we were thinking, I was thinking that, oh, the reason why there's a voice actress is because she has to do the and I'm like, that's hilarious. But no, we have to hear the internal thoughts of Iggy. And also, Iggy kind of talking to the Falcon. I loved that. And the Falcon doesn't speak at all.
It's just like, no, I'm hardcore. I'm serious. I'm going to kill you. And I loved the part where Iggy is telling the kid to run. He's like, what are you doing? Get out of here. See what's happening. It's
so funny. It's so funny to have this as a thing. I hope that after this second part, though, we don't have any more episodes where it's just, you know, really devoted to Iggy. Because I feel like it can't really do too much story-wise here. Like,
they could, though.
But the scary thing is that Iggy could actually die, and it wouldn't be the end of the world, basically.
Well, the only reason it wouldn't be is, or the only reason it would be, except it wouldn't be, because technically Geostand is the world.
Right.
But is that Iggy's the one who knows the location of
Iggy needs
place.
To get the location. But what if he comes back bloodied, a mess, and it's like this sad thing where it's like, rah, 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 rah. And it's like, wait, we don't understand what you're saying.
And then they just follow the blood trail, and they're like, the sewer.
No, and he's like, it's basically, I have somewhere to show you, you bastards. Polnareff, you fat, ugly, get over here, get over here. And it's like, what? And then Iggy, like, drags himself over in front of the place, and then just flops down and just dies.
Or even better.
That would be so sad.
Motions for Polnareff to come closer. Polnareff leans down. What is it, Iggy?
Hey,
no,
on him.
No, pushes him down, and then draws a map in his hair with blood.
What the heck? No!
He forever ruins Polnareff's hair and
No.
leaves his dying message.
No. If anything, what would be really crazy is some kind of crazy development where the stands allow each other to communicate to each other. Like some kind of special way that the dog can
that's a good point, because
to them.
Because there's no reason, like, okay, I understand if, like, dogs are talking to other dogs.
Or animals, even.
Well, but really?
But even then,
it's like I could understand dogs talking to other dogs, but, like, dogs talking to, like, a falcon?
Yeah, maybe the falcon is like, this idiot.
Like, it kind of breaks down if the dogs
Jacob,
can't
this is
actually talk to people.
JoJo's.
Hey, no, I'm just saying.
Jacob.
I'm just saying.
Jacob.
They put all the realism in there. They put all the realism in there of it being actually just barks. So why would a falcon be able to understand barks?
I get it. This is JoJo's. I'm talking now about them actually understanding Iggy on some level. Now.
Yeah, and that's the...
Who cares about the falcon?
And that's the big reason why Iggy, I believe,
will
safe.
live.
Yeah.
Until he communicates that. After that, anything is fair game.
Maybe.
I just am thinking, like, okay, imagine Iggy, like, staring down Dio.
Iggy just farts in Dio's face.
No, he's not even gonna get close to Dio. My point is that Iggy basically having this moment of just like, and Dio just turns out and is like, I
love dogs.
No, basically like, do you know what I did the first time I met a Joestar?
Right,
I kicked his dog. Then I burned him alive. And
Yep.
Iggy's just like, nope, and then just kind of just walks away. Because the thing is, Iggy doesn't have a bone to pick in this fight.
That's true. Although after this, he might.
But it might be specifically
angry.
with the Falcon, though.
Oh, that's true. Now, one way that they could force Iggy to partake in the fight, now this is far-flung...
Iggy?
Yeah, exactly. Is Jotaro has Star Platinum pick up Iggy and throw Iggy at Dio.
We need Iggy to survive here, Jacob. I'm talking about how we can set up the... No. I'm talking about how the story is setting him up to potentially die here.
I mean, they could do that, but yeah, okay. See, here's the thing.
It's the equivalent of sudden dramatic backstory of a side character equals horrible tragic death.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
However, because the Joe Bros were stupid enough to say, "Oh yeah, no, we don't have to go with you when you find the place because it's not
talking about the
Dio's dangerous or anything."
Talking about the guy, the beggar,
in the car. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. But hey, they have to make the person that's fighting the enemy stand user be by themselves, so it works.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but because of that, Iggy has to survive because it has to be able to lead them back to Dio's place. But
I'm saying that once he's done that, he could be so bloodied and beaten up from the fight, like a proper Joe star, that he then dies after giving the message, and it's this horribly like sad but maybe even slightly funny thing where we're like, wow, they're actually trying to make Iggy's
have a sad character death and
all that.
Hey, they could do that. I feel like Iggy, if / when he dies, it would be much better to have it be at the hands of Dio because it's Dio.
I also think that just the fact that Araki decided to bring in 2 random dogs to have them be used to build up the Falcon's terrifying nature shows that Iggy could die here.
It's one of those things like, okay, the fact that it's dogs again, because like it could be any animal, but when have we ever seen an animal other than a dog get killed by an enemy stand user? Like it's probably happened. That's
that one cow that was on the boat when the Anubis sword stand went flung all the way across the environment, stabbed the cow. Now the cow didn't necessarily die, but the cow got stabbed pretty well.
And even then, that wasn't something to set up the stand.
No,
it
was just a random.
That was just a random thing when it had already been established.
I mean, we know the Falcon's gonna lose, right?
Yeah, we know the Falcon's gonna lose. But can I just say that this is a pretty spectacular looking Falcon?
Oh yes,
like he's pretty awesome, and his ice powers are terrifying and stuff. And the fact that he's basically just doing
ice powers.
Oh yeah, his ice powers, and the fact that he's doing basically a Gates of Babylon with ice things, like that's just I love it so much. Like
unlimited ice works.
Because like all right, if this was a tabletop RPG,
yes,
and you wanted to have a character with a natural fly speed, then the extension of that is make sure that they have ranged attacks. That way they can pepper those melee targets from up above.
Yep.
Like, would happen if you had air superiority in modern times.
Naturally.
Yeah. And the fact that they did that, it was just fantastic. And they weren't missiles, but they kind of functioned like missiles. They were basically missiles. They were homing and all that sort of stuff. And it was great.
I mean, his stand... Pet Shop, as he's called, or as it's called, is hilariously funny in that when I think of shop, you think of the place that you buy things.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking of like Chop Shop, where this is the Dyson Slice Pet Shop, where oh yeah, there's been rats, there's been cats, there's been bats. They've all come into this area, and now they're all chunky meat blobs.
Yeah, what it makes me think of is basically like a butcher's shop.
Yeah,
that's like a very sketchy butcher's shop where like you don't know exactly what kind of meat you're getting. Like it could be anything.
No.
It could like the home blend where like usually where it'll be like different kinds of like good meats and stuff blended into some kind of like awesome burger meat or something like that. It's like no. There's we pad it with some other things.
It's the sausage type meat.
Yeah.
We mix it up and stuff it in a little plastic tube thing.
Yep.
What's funny to think about is that Whole Horse had to go past the Falcon on his way to Dio, and the Falcon kind of looked at him and was like, "Oh yeah, it's one of you. Okay, yeah, you're from the old batch,
Yeah. And if you think about it, Whole Horse versus this stand would actually be a very interesting matchup.
Right.
Because they both have homing ranged weapons.
But it'd be the speed of the bullet versus the speed of the Falcon, basically.
Right.
Whichever one's faster wins.
Yeah, it basically would be Berserker versus Gilgamesh. Like,
Yeah.
Fate Zero. No.
Yes,
BBW.
Fate Zero. Exactly.
But, oh man.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the discussion portion of this, other than it was really funny to have the little crab sidewalk contest between Polnareff and the Beggar, who then is like, this is suit. Yeah, it's like, this is my turf, my place of business, and then it's like, and then he dislodges it, and it's like a purple suit with a purple sports car. It's like, what?
And okay,
Nani?
and the whole idea of the Beggars Association.
Yeah,
I feel like they were talking about that like it's a real thing.
I think they were,
and I could see it being a real thing. But the fact that they were talking about it like that, and then they show this guy who totally does not need to be begging. Right?
Yeah, he might own the Beggar Association, if anything. Like
he got the prime real estate of, you know, the best corner, like in the city.
Yeah, and he's like, I could make more money if I was. It's like, wow. I like how this guy, at the very least, even if he was a beggar, you know, all the time. He knows how to handle money, so he's saving it, he's investing it.
That's right.
He's only spending it on, no, he bought a fancy sports car, fancy
we don't know.
suit, so we don't know about that.
Yep.
But maybe he lives a double life. Maybe he actually enjoys the idea of begging and having a moment of silence and peace. Maybe he's a big businessman, and he was like, you know what? I need to just get away from all the stuff, the craziness of life. So I'll have a double identity where I go out there and beg. And because I beg, I can't speak. And that means I'll get to be at the peace and quiet. And no one else will be there. So Polnareff shows up and he's just like triggered. He's just like, I thought I came here to get rid of these people. And he's like, yeah, I'll shuffle sidewalk.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Go.
Space,
but I can't say anything.
Right. And they gave all this characterization to someone who was introduced this very episode. To die. Like, wow. Rip Beggar-kun. Like,
yes. The Beggar sports car businessman couldn't, you know, like.
Watch, he probably owned a lot of the hotels and stuff like that in the area.
Who
and
knows?
He's just like, oh yeah.
Who knows? His story will never be told.
Nope, never.
Iggy saw him die. Also, by the way, this is a very violent JoJo's episode.
Yeah, I mean,
that guy was pulverized by the ice. His body exploded.
And I mean,
exploded.
Okay, JoJo's, especially, it's very fitting with Jotaro as the main character.
Yes.
But they generally go pretty edgy as far as establishing that these guys are bad guys, right?
Oh, eating of the eyeball.
Yeah. And the way it was like sort of like choking on the eyeball, but it was still eating it, like.
Ugh. Yeah. Oh, that was gross.
Because you can't just
unsettling.
kill dogs. You have to mutilate the dogs, have the heads be left in the street, and then have the eyeball be being plucked out and eaten.
Crunch them as they're shoved under an gate. It's too small for their bodies to go through.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Ugh.
Like, and here's the other thing. We didn't see their bodies. We just saw the heads. So the bodies were probably slurped up by the stand or by the maybe by the Falcon, and that's why I was having trouble with the eyeball. He was full, you know. But I don't know if flying around on a stomach that full is a good idea. But you know, say to wait 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But
I like Iggy's little shinderu.
Yeah, that was
moment,
great.
and he actually got a good hit in. And I like that the Falcon is basically like, you should have aimed for the head,
right,
and then you know.
Yeah, the funny thing is that Iggy totally could have finished it right there. Like, like
double tap.
It was down, and you know it's on the ground. You have a melee stand. You get up there, you bite it, you don't let go, and you know birds are not sturdy.
It's your only real advantage is that you are slightly more durable than the bird.
Yep.
Like in some ways you have fat. Like think about that. You as a dog, you have a layer of like defensive damage reduction on your body, whereas this bird. No, it's just a little bunch of bones, and if anything, like you just clip one of the wings, and
well, like
kind of
ruined.
like
with birds, their bones are usually hollow, so that they could actually fly.
Right.
So
dang, Iggy has a little bit of a heart, a little bit of empathy.
Yeah, he saved the kid.
Saved the kid.
Said
it's not his style. There are a lot of moments where Iggy posed really hard in order to like channel the rule of cool factor.
If you think about it, Iggy is very, very similar to Jotaro.
True. True. He even did a yada yada.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, this episode was great.
This was fun.
I'm so
this was
excited
fun.
to see the
I'm
next
hoping
one.
in the second part, though, they don't make it an exclusive Iggy episode and they bring the Joe Bros into it in some way.
Sure, but they don't necessarily have to bring
Have it
them
maybe
into
in
the
the
fight.
end. Not
Like,
into the fight. I just meant into the
yeah.
episode.
Because one of the
Like
things...
have the fight be done in like 10 minutes,
Right.
you know.
One of the things I'm really excited to see is how they sort of respond to the whole Iggy thing, because they don't take Iggy seriously, right?
That's true.
So what I see happening is once Iggy finally defeats this stand user, someone, probably Polnareff, is going to be like, Iggy, what have you been up to? You know, goofing off and lazing
Iggy,
around.
Like, PTSD flashes
Yeah.
like all the things that just happened.
And then
He's
Iggy
just
just gives him a real good fart right in his face, you know.
It's like I just knocked one stand user off of your like to-do list.
Yeah.
So you can thank me by getting me more of that coffee gum crap. Like, get it to me, give it to me. In some ways, Joseph takes him seriously.
Yeah.
Because Joseph knew about him prior to...
That's right. And
the whole
Jotaro seems
thing.
to take him fairly seriously. Like,
I think Jotaro understands
the edginess of
the
Iggy.
just the value of him being a stand user.
Sure. He's very perceptive that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone actually understands Iggy as a
Probably
person.
not. Joseph probably thinks he does.
Yeah.
But
All right, guys. Well, this was really fun. This is really ridiculous. If you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access where you can chat with us about stories or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.